Pioneer style dresses you see behind us are a fairly obvious trend, but specifically in Utah. Why? Miss Dani, a stylist coach, joining us today.
Yeah,
So,
well, we love our pioneers, and I think it's so easy to see like this cute little girl walking through the grass in these easy breezy dresses. They're modest, they fit most figure types, and yeah, they remind us of our heritage.
Not just meant for our minis either, but for us older women as well.
Yeah. So everybody's wearing them to weddings. It's graduation this week for a lot of people. So I thought this would be a good time to help you see how it can work for you.
Okay, so
basically.
Different body types is what you're saying.
Yes, because I go into closets and I coach people, and they're having tons of these big, huge, puffy sleeve tops that aren't working.
They don't necessarily work for them. I was telling you that the only way that this would work was with a cinched waist like you have here.
Right, okay, so let's talk about how it definitely looks like a prairie hippie dress. Great with the puff sleeves. So if you are somebody who has narrow shoulders, broader hips, more of a triangular shape, this is great because it's going to fill out your shoulders a little bit more. The problem with this is that it's got this horizontal seam line that could be right at your hips. With contrast on your hips. So if you do tend to have a little fullness in your hips, this is going to emphasize that.
AKA me. Okay.
Yeah. If you are not, or if that's you with the fullness in the hips, this is going to be better because there's not so much contrast on the hips.
It's more slendering right here and in the waistline as well.
But we've still got this cute puff sleeve that's going to make your shoulders look broader. And then a little collar frames the face, which is nice.
I can see myself like going out to the barn. Not that
I know, right? That's what I thought.
But that would be like cute for a picnic, maybe.
Yeah, giddy up. Yeah. I thought so too. Okay, and then this is one that's like super fun, flouncy dress. It's great again if you have narrow shoulders. If you have broader shoulders, if you're an inverted triangle, this is going to make your shoulders look even broader and more unbalanced if you have those skinny legs.
Good for church.
So, yeah.
They're Sunday best.
So if you want the puff sleeves and you have broader shoulders, do it with a more flowy fabric.
Okay.
That doesn't look like it's got as much visual weight. And again, here this is more cinched at the waist, which is going to be nice.
Cute.
Yeah. If you tend to be more rectangular, so maybe a little bit broader body figure type, we're going to look at something like this. Is going to be a quick, easy fit all day, right? But it can make you look square. If you put something in the center front, a necklace, buttons, a row of buttons, now all of a sudden our focus comes to the center front. Instead of tracing this boxy shape around, your focus is here, and it's going to be more visually slimming.
I'm noticing a lot of color, a lot of bright color, and linen material.
Yeah, lots more organic. You know, I think that's, again, why it makes me think of Pioneer and Prairie, because it's more organic, nubby fabrics, generally speaking.
But you would say, really, any body type would fit the mold for this.
Exactly.
Just depending on how you style it or the way you wear it.
Again, these ones are going to be better if you're narrow shoulders, these for broad, and these for everybody. But the kind of the rule of thumb is if it's wider than it is tall, it's going to make you look wider, visually appear wider. So we have to counter that with something in the middle.
Where can we learn more about your tips and tricks in terms of
styledbydani.com.
Okay.
And I'm on Instagram at styledbydani the girl.
Right there at the bottom of your screen. Thanks, Dani.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate the advice.